Hello, everyone from A Case of Living. As I look down at the time, it is exactly 2:22 on 10:10. And today we're going to talk about the 10:10 portal. Why is a portal significant? Well, I kind of downplay portal days because I want you to understand that your life is your story. Your energy is yours to manage every day. And that at any moment, you can stop and take a deep breath and reset everything and change everything. But portal days are significant because I heard someone describe them as kind of like super highways. There are days when we can kind of quantum leap. And so that is sort of the meditation that I understand we're going to be doing today is we're going to kind of get on the super highway of energy and really make some great strides in becoming who it is we truly are today. But before we do that, I want to talk a bit about what that means exactly. You see, for some time now, those who resonate with me have been on this journey of awakening, of discovering what it means that we are energy. We've all been told now for our entire lives, because they discovered back at least in the 1800s that everything is energy, including us. And while lots of science has gone into it and research has gone into it and medicine has changed some and many things have changed, they really haven't told us how to change our day-to-day lives. And many have adopted Eastern philosophies because of it, but even that doesn't really tell you what does it mean as far as your day-to-day life. If you thought you were exactly what you saw, this flesh being and bone, and then all of a sudden you were told, no, not really. Your molecules vibrating at a really fast speed slowed down into a density that's tactile to touch, your energy. Doesn't that change everything? Don't we think that that should have caused us to rethink everything about how we live and how we take care of ourselves and how we do everything? But we didn't. And that is where A Case of Living comes in. You see, we should have, because Akasa is the part of Akasha where energy was spoken into existence, where energy slowed its molecules down so it could express a physical life, the earth plane of existence. That is what we're here to do. We're energy who has slowed its molecules down so we have a tactile physical experience to expand consciousness through the density of physicality. And that changes everything. We're not some physical beings who have to somehow manage in physicality and do the best we can. No, we're energy. We're energetic beings who are simply slowing their molecules down to express them through physical density for physical experience. But that density is the issue. As molecules slow down to do that, well, we lose the level of conscious awareness that we have, and we forget what we are. That's what we've been awakening to, is what we are. And what we're in the process of learning is how to live as these energetic beings, fully as these energetic beings. So much of what we've been doing over the past few years is learning how to manifest things that we want and then manifest the lives that we want. Well, it feels great when you learn how to sit down and I want to manifest a job. I want to manifest a new car. I want to manifest this. Well, that's great. And then it also is great when, well, I want to manifest feeling good. I want to manifest feeling great about life. I want to manifest a life where I feel happy. Well, that's great too. But what we're really here to do is allow the energy that we are to come down and express itself fully as possible, to act out or express through us. You see, we're two natures of energy, and feminine and masculine are not the best definition. We're allowing what we're allowing to come in, and then the acting. Masculine is the acting, But the feminine is the allowing. So we're the highest vibrational part of what we're going to allow to come down, what we're our highest vibrational part. And then the action part, the acting part, when you get on the stage of the earth plane of existence, physicality, that is where the masculine, what we call masculine, steps in and says, okay, I got this, let's do it. So there's what we know and what we do. But those have to come in to get together and act as one whole, complete light being. And that's what we're in the process of doing, is acting in oneness, in wholeness. And when we act in oneness and in wholeness, we're acting from the energy all being in our heart space, one whole, complete light being, getting the transmission in our heart chakra. We just know. Claircognizance, all of our clairabilities coming online. I just know. Because we've got rid of the trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas. Because we've got rid of the societal programming, the cultural constructs and conditioning. And we said, no, I'm energy and I vibrate at this frequency and it is coming down through me and I'm allowing it to vibrate at the highest frequency possible for the highest timeline for me. And therefore, I need to be around other energies that resonate or in harmony with me. And we'll do our thing. And light and love to those that are resonating differently. They can do their thing. And as we reverberate out harmoniously with one another, our energies will kind of touch theirs, but we're not right next to each other, acting on each other, trying to change each other. We're like, oh, look at them over there. They're different than us, but their reverberations, by the time they reach us, they don't mess us up. It kind of harmonious, or it's below us, our frequency, or above our frequency. So it's not messing with us. So look, it's all harmonious. Mutual respect. You see, we're here to understand that all of this was meant to be done in the bandwidth of love. Because when we get below that, 3D or below, we're in a density that we're not healthy. We're in a density where we can't possibly let through our best and highest good, which is what we've been doing. We're in a density where we don't remember what we are. And we can't live as this one whole, complete light being. We can't live as our authentic self. We can't live in our true, whole, complete identity. And that's what we're here to manifest, is our whole, complete identity. Not things, not even how do I want to feel, but who am I? Isn't that the question we always ask? Who am I and why am I here? Your energy. Slow down to the point of tactile or physicality to have the highest vibrational experience possible. And so you need to be around other energies that vibrate like you and let other energies do their thing and everyone have mutual respect. And the way we do that is we simply get in our frequency and we know what authentically we're attracting into our life. And if it matches us, great. We attract it in and we're in flow state. And if we attract it in and it doesn't really match us and it starts acting on our energy, trying to get us to bend to be a certain way we're not, then we're not in flow state. And we need to let it move on. Because it's asking us to be something we're not. When something is acting on our energy, it's pulling us out of frequency. And we have to be ourselves. If what you've attracted in doesn't want you the way you are, now that doesn't mean that we all don't have growth to do and maybe improvement to do, but you attracted it in and it's like, okay, I'm here. You're the best thing since fried apple pie. Now I want you to change completely. And that's what I'm talking about. Or I want you to change and get in this box and be this way. No. There may be things come up and you're like, this has kind of changed. What's going on? And then you mirror with each other and you see that you've triggered each other or you've had some traumas come up and you need to work on. Well, that's what we're doing. We're growing together and that's okay. That's loving each other. And that's working on stabilizing your energies. That's what unconditional love does. That's where this is me. This is me. I'm one whole complete light being. So am I. Well, I'm here because I'm attracted to you. I'm attracted to you. We're in flow. We're not acting on each other's energy. And now we've completed this. We have our whole complete energies. I have mine, you have yours, and we've created this relationship dimension. I'm a dimension of energy. You're a dimension of energy. Now we have this relationship dimension, and so we're not one energy or two energies. We're three energies now. So it's exponential. We're 3 times as strong, not twice as strong, 3 times. But then one of us gets triggered, things get a little wonky. The relationship is where you work on things. If you can't have that space, that safe space to talk it out, to work on it, then you let them go on. But if you have that safe space, that relationship dimension to say, hold on a second, you did this or you said that, and when you came in, that's not how you said, oh, this is me. That's not who you said you were. That's not how you showed up. Or something's changed. Now you notice I didn't hand you a list of expectations and you're not doing what I told you anymore. You see, we can't tell somebody who to be. We're each just who we are. Unconditional love is not about, I love you no matter what you do. No. Unconditional love is, I'm not giving you any conditions to meet. I'm being me, and you're here, and I love you because we are attracted to each other. Without conditions, we're attracted to each other because of who we are. And then stepping into real relationships, whether romantic, friendships, jobs even. A job is the same way. We could step into a job. We attract that job in. It's the right fit for us. We don't bend ourselves like a pretzel to fit with an employer. We're going to spend how much time at that job? So it needs to be authentic to us. It needs to be something that lights us up, that we want to do. So that the energy we put out there is authentic energy, so that the energy that goes into whatever we're doing, that goes out to the public, that goes out in the form of a product, is high vibrational energy. So that the energy that comes back to us in the form of the money that we make from it is high vibrational energy. So that the exchanges at work are high vibrational. So we need to be authentic. We don't need to go to work and then bend ourselves like a pretzel, or have somebody come and always be riding us, bending us like a pretzel to get us to do the job. If it's not a fit, we need to find what is. A career, if we chose a career that no longer fits us, we need to transition into something that does. And what stops us from doing all of this is the trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas, and the societal programming and the cultural conditioning and conformity that we do, the constructs that we have, because we're told things like, you went to school for 10 years for that. What do you mean you're not going to do it anymore? Well, it's not who I am. I know now who I am. Whenever I realized and started awakening to what it means to be energy, and I started managing my energy correctly, when I got out of my own way and stopped being what everybody else expected me to be, and I turned loose of things I was blaming everyone else for and holding on to traumas that had happened to me. And I said, hold on a second. Yes, somebody did that to me, but I've done things to people too. And what energy do I want to put out about that? Do I want to put out unforgiveness forever? I want to be forgiven for the things I did. Why did I do the things I did? Well, I either didn't know better or I knew better, but I didn't realize the consequences. I don't know why I did them. I wish I hadn't have. Okay, it's called level of consciousness. And so the person who did that to me was level of consciousness. The person I did stuff to, they may never be able to forgive me and let me in their energy again. That's okay. That's the price I'm paying for it. So I may not be able to let that person in my energy again, and that's okay too, but I can let it go. I can let it go. And so that's what we do. You see, we let everything go that's a roadblock from our energy coming down and being expressed as high vibrational as possible. So we let go of all the things that are keeping us from becoming high vibrational. And guilt and grudges and blaming and all of those things are low vibrational. When we look at our lives, it doesn't matter what somebody may have done. We've done stuff too, and we want to be forgiven. So we have to put out forgiveness. Forgiveness simply means, I realize what you did was not okay, but you were in a different frequency, and I'm apples, you're oranges. So here's your energy back, not back at you in spades where they're going to hurt you, but here's your energy back. I'll take mine back now. Thank you very much. You go your way, I'll go mine, light and love. And you don't have to have the conversation. This is energy that you're doing, so you just do it energetically. You pull your energy back to you. And what's going to happen is when they come across that memory, they'll think of it or whatever, it'll be like, oh, wow, that feels different. Usually when I think of that, I get riled up, but it's not riling me up anymore. I wonder why. It's because they're going to feel you gave their energy back to them. Not with, well, I sent that back to them with a ringer on it, but you just sent it back to them. You just gave them their energy back. You don't send it back with to get even with them. You just send it back. And you take yours back. And you unquantum entangle yourself from the situation. So you can then have all your energy to now focus and become quantum entangled in a timeline that is higher vibrational. If you've got your energy scattered all over multiple timelines because you haven't forgiven that person and you're holding a grudge on that one and you still remember how bad that was and that scared you and so you're afraid to try that now and all of those things, and your parents told you, well, don't you ever do that, and you saw your sister do that, so well, you better not ever try that, and people like us never do that, and all those, so your energy scattered all those places. Well, then those are all blockages and restrictions too, keeping you from, even if you pulled it all together. So you have to get rid of all of those things. And you have to say, hold on, now I'm one whole complete light being. Call all of myself back to myself. I send everyone else's energy back to them with light and love. I forgive everything, including myself, for not knowing this, because I didn't know. They didn't know either. Doesn't mean you let them in to do it again. But you're going to be with people who resonate with you now. You have moved on to that. That is your authenticity to do that. It doesn't mean that you never see those people again, never speak to them again, but you're with a different crowd, kind of like when you left high school and you went off to college and you got college friends. It didn't mean that you didn't like your high school friends anymore, but you were off at college. You weren't even in the same city. You had different friends. And then you moved off to another city for a job and you had different friends. It's the same thing. You've gone up in a level of consciousness. So different people resonate with you. You're harmoniously relating differently. Your vibration is different. So you're attracting in different energies. You want the energies you're attracting in authentically, not energies that are going to come in and try to act on you. You want energies that come in that if there's some friction of some sort, you have that relationship dimension that you can work on things and get back to stability. So you're exponentially stronger. So you're building, you have a bond. Okay? So that's what we're doing, is we're finding our identity and we're stepping into it. And we're stepping out of, I want to manifest a car. I want to manifest a job. I just want to manifest a different life. And then we realize that, well, I want to feel better. I want to feel good. I want to feel happy. I want to feel, well, yeah, how we feel is how that is we want to feel high vibrational. But what we really want to be is what we came here to be. We want to be that whole energetic being. That's the identity we want. We want the highest timeline we can have. We want the highest vibrational frequency we can have. That's what we want. And we want to express all of that fully. And we want to then attract in people that resonate with us. That's manifesting. Manifesting isn't sitting down and focusing on what you want. Manifesting is living your life in frequency. So what you want is attracted to you, and then not settling when things that aren't right come to you. Either you have true relationships, 1+1, and then you've created the relationship dimension to keep things stable, because it takes 3 to have stability. Or they just mirrored with you to just come in and try to get your energy, act on your energy. And really you need to, okay, yeah, I forgive. You're a lower vibrational frequency or a different frequency than me. So I forgive that I didn't see that, my part in it, your part in it. I'm pulling my energy back to myself. Here's yours. Light and love to you. I release that. Now, my energy's back to my light being. What is it we're doing with that? Oh, here it comes. And oh, yep, I'm higher vibrational again. I'm strengthened again. And in comes the energy that matches me. And we're in flow state. Because that's who we're meant to be. And we're all meant to be this in the frequency of love. Then, as we're expanding consciousness in density, it's not going to be the same as above. The goal is to have what we can see in the high vibrational frequency above manifest in the density, physicality of below. But it's not going to be exactly the same, because as it comes through this density, there's no way to extrapolate out what that's going to be. That's the surprise part of it. That's why we're supposed to be excited. They tell you, be excited about what's going to happen next. Well, that's why, because we don't know. We've never made chocolate this way before. It's coming through the density of our physicality. So here comes this highest vibrational frequency possible. And here it comes through, and you're like, okay, it's coming through my physicality. What's going to happen now? And it's not, oh, what kind of a mess am I going to make now? Because you'll make a mess, because it's the energy you put out. But it's going to be, okay, what are we going to do now? We're in high vibrational frequency. We're 11 above. It could be the lowest frequency of love, but it's not going to get below love. You can't mess up. As long as you stay in love, as long as it's the energy that you would want coming back to you, as long as you don't put out anything you wouldn't be okay coming back to you. As long as it's not, okay, if this comes back to me, am I going to be okay with it? Then you can't mess up. Now, are there higher things? Sure. But you're not going so dense that you're going to mess something up. So trust yourself. When your heart space, when you stay in the vibrational frequency of love and above, 5D and above, then we can let that energy come down, and we can express ourselves freely. We're not going to mess up. Trust yourself. So the first 10 in the 10-10 portal is, you're one whole complete light being. Be in frequency. Keep your energy clear and trust yourself. When you're in the vibrational frequency of love, when you see everyone as, okay, they may be different than me, but I love them. I have mutual respect for them. I know how to love unconditionally. It's not that I handed them a list of expectations, but that I simply put myself out there, and we're together because we match. Whether it's a job, a friendship, or a love relationship, we match. So we're in flow. So I can trust myself. I'm safe. All of me has got all of me. The high vibrational part vibrating like this, it's getting everything from source energy. And okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I can trust that coming down, because we're in love and above. It may not be, when it comes to this density, I don't know what it's going to come out like, but oh boy, let's wait and see. And don't let fear stop you. It's going to be okay. You've got you when you're in love and above. And you can trust the energies around you, because you're only letting the energies you've truly attracted in. You don't have people around you you can't trust anymore, because you've eliminated all of that. Those people you can trust, they've fallen away, because you don't have non-resonant energies around you anymore. Those were the people that you're like, hold on a second, you're bending on my energy. You're trying to put me in a box. You're trying to trauma, drama, blame, shame, woulda, coulda, shoulda me. You're trying to, from the cheap seats, run my life. No, that's not who I am. I'm being authentically me. So love and light to you. You go over there and do your thing with people your frequency, and I'll cheer you on. But this is me and my frequency and my crew. And you go over there and I can't wait to see what you all do. But it doesn't resonate with what I'm doing. And energies don't know race or creed or age or any of that. Energy just knows what energies match. So the first 10 is your energy, whole and complete, 1. Because 10 reduces to 1, and 10 is completion. So you complete this process. The next 10 is everyone that you're in relationship with, your job, your family, your friends, your love partner. You only get with energies that resonate with you. This is your partnerships, your twin flame, your soulmate. Again, the people that you've chosen to let in your life. 10-10 is about being in flow. It's about the completion of this cycle of going through cleaning up the chaos in your life. It's like when you're at an event and there's somebody playing music on this side and somebody playing music on this side. And it's 2 different channels and they're both blaring. And how do you make sense of it? You can't. They're non-resonant competing energies. Those energies need to back away from each other. It's not that either one of them are wrong. It's just they're too close to each other and they're over top of each other. So when I say you've cleaned up the chaos in your life, the people who don't match you, and it's not harmonious, you've gone off with energies that are like you, that do match you, and energies you can trust. So if you're going through a situation, you can trust those people and you can tell them, and they've got your back and you've got theirs. And you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be sneaky and hide things and worry, oh, wow, can I tell them that? And do I have to? You don't have to worry. And they tell you things and they don't worry about telling you. You don't have to worry when you're with resonant energies. And it feels good. Do you know how much energy we waste when we don't know, well, I wonder if I could be real with my friends and tell them that. I wonder, will they still like me if I tell them? If I tell them I have an eating disorder, if I tell them that I'm not well, I have fibromyalgia, if I tell them that I'm anxious about this, if I let them see that I have real needs, if I don't spend all of my energy making sure their needs are met, if I put my needs on the table, you don't have to worry about that. Not if you've gotten rid of the chaos in your life. When we're with resonant energies, we have that safe space. If someone has said something that's caused some chaos in your life, you can say, there was a conversation, it went this way, and though there was no harm meant, but this is what happened. So in the future, how do we fix this? You can have those conversations when you have that relationship dimension, and that person would be, oh, okay, you've made them aware. You've raised the level of conscious awareness, and there was a safe space to do it. And it wasn't ugly. You didn't lose your friend over it, and you didn't have to worry about it. It was safe to do that. That's how resonant energies work together. It's not acting on somebody's energy and putting them in a box and wrangling them in. And don't you ever do that again. And do you know what you did to me? And do you know what kind of trouble you caused me? And none of that. You don't have to do that when you're with resonant energies. You can simply say, this happened and I need to talk to you about it. Could we please? And you can say those things. If somebody's hitting on you and you only want to be friends with them, you can say, okay, I appreciate it. It's flattering, but no, we're friends or we're work colleagues, and that's all. So, I need you to respect that. And they will, or you're not resonant energies. So you eliminate the chaos in your life, so you're not expending all this energy that you need to be putting forward to express yourself, because you know what you're going to express? The whole you. The you that's going to write that book. The you that's going to have that amazing relationship with somebody that's like you, that loves like you do, that sees the world the way you do, that sees the sunset and can't take their eyes off of it and wants to share it with you. Or that wants to live where you want to live, or that job that you love, that lights you up. You're going to get that job and you're going to shine in it and excel in it. Whatever it is that you're authentically, all the things you authentically are, or they're just going to come right down and they're going to come through this density. But the thing is, when it comes to the density, well, that's kind of like, well, that's the art. That's the art part. So we're one whole complete being, and you only attract in whole complete beings, and they're doing the same thing, and you're letting them, and your relationships are in flow. And that's what the 1010 portal is the completion of those cycles, the super highway to the completion of those cycles. If you haven't completed it yet, now's the time. Now's the time to, okay, what is standing in my way of completing those? Do I need to wrap up this degree so I can leave this field and go into this other career that I want to? Do I need to get myself more organized? Do I need to have a conversation with someone? Do I need to work on my 3 with someone? Do I need to realize there's never going to be a 1 + 1 = 3 with this person? And is this somebody that I need to say love and light to? And I'll watch you from afar. What do I need to do here? And just do it. And how do you just do it? You get everything out of the way so your higher self can give you the energy to do it. The fuel to live in physicality and energetically. The momentum to do things. The excitement about doing things, it all comes from our energy. If you're not excited about things, you're not letting you down. When you're like, oh God, I don't want to do that. Now, if it's fear, but it's good fear, it's like, I want to do it. I'm scared, but I want to do it. Well, that's because you've never done it before and you don't know how it's going to turn out. That's excited fear. But when it's that dread that has you just so tired that you can't go, you don't have any energy, that's because you've got so many blockages in the way that the real you can't come down and get the energy to you to do what you need to do. The 1010 portal is about becoming that whole complete light being and letting all of you down. So you have physical health. People are always talking about how to have physical health. This is how we have it. We let that whole complete light being come down. So our bio field is fueled. All of our chronic pain, invisible illnesses, believe me, I know I live with one. And when I can stay with my energy clear, and when I can stay where things aren't overwhelming me and where I'm not in chaos, then my chronic pain, my invisible illness, I manage it energetically just fine. I have the energy and the clarity to go forward. But when I let chaos in, when I go back to the way the world wants me to live, like that, I am as sick as day one all over again. Because the energy I need to fuel me in physicality, the real authentic me, is not coming down. This is truly our health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity and longevity of life. Our lifespan is meant to be much longer. We've shortened it because we didn't know we were energy. We are. Let all of your energy down with resonant energies around you. So you're not putting all of this energy into hiding who you are, hiding what you feel, not being open with the people around you, not being able to trust the people around you. The first mudra, and mudras are essentially, what I got was the sacred geometry of the hands, where we're literally creating we're connecting circuits. And I know that's not what's taught. That's what was channeled to me. And I go with what's channeled to me. All right. So the first mudra I got was through conscious conservation of energy. I experienced abundant vitality along my spiritual journey. Conscious conservation of energy. I experienced abundant vitality along my spiritual journey. What this mudra looks like. When you do these mudras, you feel the energy automatically. And the next mudra, firmly supported by body and breath, I move forward in life with complete confidence. Our physicality is fueled, our body and breath is fueled by letting our energy, our energetic being, come down through our chakra system. Firmly supported by body and breath, I move forward in life with complete confidence. When we're healthy, we feel confident. When we have our energy flowing in a positive energy loop from our higher self down to the physical part of us, and we're as healthy as we can be, we feel confident, and it's a loop. When we come down and come through the lower chakras, express ourselves through the crystalline grid that's in our Earth Star chakra, and we come out in this essentially like a holographic form, and then we feel that with the frequency that we are at that given time, and we have sufficient energy for that biofield that we're forming, then we're healthy. We have body and breath enough to be healthy, and all those lower chakras are exuding the red. Is like, damn straight I belong here, you damn straight I'm supposed to be doing this. The orange and the peach they have excitement and creativity that are flowing, and they're pushing us onward to do things. And then we have the solar plexus, which is strong and fueled, and that's our power center. It's fueled up to do it. And so our lower energies are fueled up, supporting, moving us forward with confidence. All the lower ones are fueled by the expression of who we are. That's where all that comes from, is that completed circuit of one whole complete light being. And then the next one, created in my authentic being, I meet life's challenges with greater equanimity. We want to balance the energy of what's coming down and then acting, what's coming down and acting. We want to be sure that we act on the energy coming down. We don't want to let the trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas build up again and start acting on those. We want to keep it balanced. We want to be sure that our acting energy, we're acting on what we're allowing to come down from pure source energy, where we came from, what all of us are sourced from. And you can believe that is whatever you want, whatever your belief system is about pure source energy. And then the last one, attuned to the free flow of vital energy, I move with the rhythm of life, smoothly and easily. Life is meant to be smooth and easy, but it's meant to be in flow state. Look at this. That's not being held. It's attracted there, and it's there by energy. Nothing's got it held there. No force other than energy. It's attracted there. It's not held like this. It's not being acted upon forcefully. It's held there by attraction. When we're authentically ourselves, that's what we're doing. 10-10, one whole complete in flow. Attracting in. It's just, see how fragile. It's a flower. It's not being acted upon. Attuned to the free flow of my vital energy, the energy that's coming down, I'm letting it flow freely in this circuit that I'm talking about of one whole complete light being, and move with the rhythm of life. I'm excited about what's going to happen. I'm flowing freely with it. If somebody wants to move on, if an employee wants to move on, if somebody doesn't fit anymore, if they're not in frequency anymore, I don't try to hold them in frequency. I let them go on. Because if I try to hold them, it's going to pull me out of frequency, or they're out of frequency. Then everything around us gets out of frequency. No. Energy is constantly moving. So if the relationship dimension is in a place where we can discuss it and stay in flow state, maybe I'm going to change too, like they did. Maybe we're up leveling. Maybe we're both changing, or maybe just one of us, and that's okay. It's okay. But I move with the rhythm of life, and it's smooth and easy. And yes, there are people who have very long relationships, lifelong friendships, lifelong jobs, lifelong love as possible. But it's not because you've filled some role that society told you you had to, the way society told you had to, or out of guilt or shame or blame or out of some trauma. It's because you're being authentically you. And you've worked that in that relationship dimension where it's safe. And you've got the 3 times the energy for working in there to look at the things that you've needed to progress forward, to make shifts in your energy together, to grow your energy together, to progress your energy together, because maybe you've decided to shift what kind of energy you are. You can do it there together. So those are the mudras to go with today's meditation for those of you who are interested in mudras. But now we're going to do today's meditation, which is actually, I'm being told, is going to be a guided visualization. And I hope that this information is exciting to you as it is to me. And again, I heard someone else say it. It's like kind of like a superhighway, sort of, or a quantum leap state of energy. And I do want you to know, I always hesitate to bring this up. I don't, as I said at the beginning, I don't talk about portal days as being extra special because every day there's cosmic energy to back us up, okay, to help us move forward and to change and to grow. And I want you to know that you can do this any day. And it doesn't have to be a Monday. It doesn't have to be the first day of the month. It doesn't have to be a new moon or a full moon or any of those special things. But portal days do have that extra oomph to them. And some people are concerned, well, what if I'm in a spiraling down mode on those days? Well, yeah, they've got some extra oomph for that too. So if you're in one of those spiraling down modes right now, take some time for yourself and love yourself. And know you deserve to spiral upward, because we're all here to spiral upward. See the light? I don't control those lights, folks. That's one of the things we're here to learn. For those who are still maybe struggling with this journey. And as we go through this journey, for those who are to the point where they feel like, I'm ready to do this, let's jump on that superhighway, or however we're going to quantum leap this, let's do it. Okay, well, today you may quantum leap, and tomorrow you may fall on your quantum leap face. It happens. That just means that you expressed yourself and you expanded consciousness and you saw things in a whole new way. And you're like, oh crap, I see things differently now. And I'm looking back at myself and what I did there and what they did there and what happened there. And ooh, boy. And you're triggered. It's okay. Maybe I don't like myself now that I've expanded my consciousness and see things differently. That hurts. It's okay. You'd never made chocolate this way before. And you didn't know. That's why we forgive everything, including the energy that made us. We're all expanding consciousness, so the energy that created us can experience itself in new ways, uniquely through each one of us. None of us knew, and none of us know. That's why we're staying in the bandwidth of love now. It's safe to be you. Forgive whatever you did, whatever you didn't know, whatever somebody else didn't know, whatever you're looking back on now saying, well, boy, that was a mess up, or however you worded it. Shouldn't have done that way. Man, I wish I hadn't done that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I knew when I said it, I was saying that wrong. Oh, man, I wasn't really totally forthcoming then. I wish I had been. I should have said this. I should have done that. No, you shouldn't have. You did what you need to do at the moment. Keep going forward. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive every energy involved. Take all your energy and move it forward. And go to the relationship dimension. You can do this energetically too. And just pour love into it. And go forward. And that's our meditation. The 1010 portal, the superhighway, the energy that quantum leaps us. It's always love. I'm just getting a big super burst of it today. It's always love. Maybe you have something to talk about. You do it in the relationship dimension. But that's also that third space where there's not one love, not two loves, but three loves. And love says, it's okay. All right, this happened. We're good now. Ready to go forward? I'm ready. Okay. Let's do this. And flow. I'm not making you, you're not making me. But gosh, look how good we do this together. Doesn't this feel good? Yeah. Yeah. And it's all because you're being you. And you be the highest vibrational you can be. You attract in the highest vibrational people and situations and things. And you just keep going up in frequency of being love and putting out love. And the answer is always love. And the answer is always love. And the higher in vibration we get, the more we're going to know that. And the more our heart space is just going to feel filled with love. And fewer questions we're going to have, really. The answer will always be, I would love to. I would love to. So close your eyes and see yourself in the most beautiful meadow you've ever been in. And you're taking a walk. And you've learned how to manifest things. And you're proud of that. You're really proud of it. You got yourself a new car. You got yourself that job you really like. You moved to that town that you wanted to move to. You got yourself that apartment looking at the ocean. You got things. You got this manifesting stuff down. Feels good. You journal every day. You meditate every day. Doing yoga even. You can do all those little positions, everything. Or maybe you're just working on all that. But you're headed in the right direction. So as you're taking a walk through this beautiful garden area, maybe it's a park, the wind in your hair, on your skin, on your face, breezy, sunny, not too hot, not too cool. Maybe the smell of the ocean, maybe you can hear waves, or maybe you hear babbling brook, whatever's best for you. You're feeling amazing. Like, I finally got this figured out. I feel the way I want to feel. I'm being the way I want to be. I'm experiencing what I want to experience. So what does that all mean? And then you see a bench, you sit down, and you hear birds, and there are butterflies all around, and it's peaceful, quiet. But you see people in the distance, and you notice they're kind of paired up. There's a couple over there. There's some good friends over there. A mother and a daughter over there. You see some co-workers together. And you realize it's all relationships. It's what you see everywhere. Everywhere you look. You see people in relationship. And you notice some of them look really happy and at peace and harmonious. And you notice a couple, not so much so. You can tell they're kind of at odds with each other. You can feel the energy coming off of them. And it's kind of makes you tense. Kind of feels overwhelming. So you look back toward the ones that are peaceful and you feel their energy coming off, and you realize it's pushing that overwhelming energy away, that discordant, non-resonant energy away. And you start to think about how you've gotten to where you are, the people that aren't so much in your life anymore versus the ones who are. And you realize you've learned to conserve your energy. You use your energy on the people that match you, that are harmonious with you, that don't drain you, but it's energy for energy. They light you up and you light them up, and they've got your back and you've got their back, and there's trust and there's love. There's love. Even your work relationships, when you call it, romantic love by any means, but it's love. You love going to work. You love those people. You love the job. You love the environment. And you can breathe so easily. Your body feels strong. Your back is straight. Your energy column feels strong. You breathe easily. There's a free flow of air through you. You're confident. You may have moments where things get to you a little bit, but there's all those people now that you're with, that are in your life, that are relationships that feel good, and safe, stable. And you lean on those, and your body and your breath, they stabilize again really quickly. And everything's fine. You're not afraid. It's because you're whole and complete yourself. You know that. You know that you're authentic and you're balanced in yourself. But you know that when something does cause you to wobble a little bit, you know that the energies around you are stabilizing energies, not chaotic. Because you see that everything is relationship. You know that energy is always moving. It's always going to be attracting something in. And so you want to hold frequency and attract in something stabilizing, not just attract anything in and get out of frequency and be unstable, destabilize yourself. And you realize that that's what you're feeling. So you feel stable. And it's not because of the things you have that you learned how to manifest, but what if somebody took all those things tomorrow? Those things really why you're feeling this stability? Is that why you feel, wait a second, what do you feel? What What do you feel about those people? What was that word? Love, safety, stability. It's not the things, it's the relationships. And why again do you have those relationships? It's the frequency I'm in, it's the energy I am. I'm attuned to this free-flowing energy through me. It's vital energy, it's my energy. And I'm moving with the flow of it. And nothing's chaotic. Things are smooth and easy. And in that moment, you realize there's complete silence, but not loneliness. There's peace, but not loneliness. There's contentment, but not boredom. Stillness, quietness. Yet everything is still dynamic and flowing and moving and exciting. Because you know, within your heart space, you're to the point of accepting you as you. You've come to the level of conscious awareness of accepting the wholeness of you. That everything is energy. Energy is all relative. It requires stabilizing energies. It requires holding its frequency and attracting in stabilizing energies. And to grow, it requires that change be with stabilizing energies. It requires maintaining that and not letting anything into its sphere of influence or its orbit that is going to destabilize it. Being able to trust that the other energies around it are stabilizing. And then you feel your heart space and you feel how full it is. You realize that's you. One whole complete life being. And all the questions about who am I and why am I here, they really aren't questions anymore. You know, whatever your belief system, wherever you believe the energy you are came from, that's perfectly fine. And you know your energy, here to have the most amazing experience possible. And you know that the way you do it is you stay stable yourself and put out love. Because that's what was feeling good, coming off those people that seemed so happy. And it's what it took to push back that energy that didn't. And you realize that your authentic self is love. And that as long as you're in the energy of love, you can't make a mistake. You might do something that's maybe not exactly the highest and best good, but you're not going to do less than love. And as love, there's relationship dimensions that is safe for somebody to say, hey, see this happened. What do you think about? Because those relationship dimensions, those are the third stabilizing leg of each relationship you have. The three-legged stool, if you will, where you're one and the other person is one, and there's a relationship dimension. That's the stability. Where love can talk to love and only feel love and grow. And become even more sure. And you may see, oh wow, yeah, I did grow. And it's making me think about this and realize that. And yeah, I'm going to have to release that. I'm going to have to go forward in a little different energy about that. I see things differently now. About your love. So that's just what you do. You come away together with a new perspective. And you share it with those around you because they want to hear what's going on with you, because they all resonate with you and it's safe. You can walk out of that dimension and into your other friendship dimensions, and you can say, guess what happened? Guess what I discovered? Guess what I'm feeling? Guess what? And even if it's got you a little sad, you can say, oh, guess what? I came down in density and I did this, and instead of this, it was kind of this at the bottom of the bandwidth of love, and I saw this about myself, and I'm thinking this, and they me, oh wow. You know what? I realized that's what's been happening. My friends are like me. We mirror each other, and we're all growing that way. We're pods of friends that are resonant, and we're all sharing our friendship dimensions, and we're growing that way. And now I understand who I am. I'm one whole, complete light being that's part of a group of whole, complete light beings that have all attracted each other in the frequency of love. And those that didn't resonate all that well, they're over there. Love keeps them over there. And look at them. Look at them shine. Let's keep them over there shining. Love and light to them. And you see how harmonious everything is this way. And you realize this is how everything is meant to be. Just love expanding consciousness, love taking conscious energy, expressing it in physicality, in the world becoming the place it was meant to be that way. You're like, I know when I turn on the news, I feel that energy. There are places in the world that aren't there yet. There are people in the world not there yet. And then you feel the tug at you to send out love. And you know that's who you are. You're part of a group that's to hold each other up. And you're all to resonate out love that holds your area up, that resonates out love, that holds a larger area up, that resonates out love, that eventually the whole world changes. You feel your heart space getting bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. You feel yourself getting brighter and brighter. You feel your chakra system opening up, and you feel all of yourself coming back to yourself. And you feel the energies that you've been quantum entangled with that are in your way and becoming whole and complete. Feel them going back where they belong. Light and love to you. I let you go. I wish you well. And you feel your highest self, allowing pure source energy to come down through the chakra system and align your two natures of energy, allowing and acting, and you quantum entangle yourself in the highest timeline possible. You breathe in and out. You feel how expansive you are. And all limiting beliefs leaving. And the real you, just the peace, realizing that it's not some big dramatic moment. It's been happening for a while now. You've been letting you in. You know you. You like you. You love you. And you deserve to be happy. You've been learning to manifest things. You've been learning to help others see that they deserve to let go of their trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas. You've been doing all the right things with other energies, and you see now that you deserve all of that too. You can let go of doubt and fear. You see what the relationship dimension is for. You see that you can work on all relationships there, stabilize yourself and your relationships with others. And that if you need to let something go, you can. That something else will come in. That all the other resonant energies around you have you. And that you're whole and complete yourself. You'll be okay. Attracting in until the right one comes. Because you're in the energy of love. It's safe. This 1010 portal is about the safety we've reached. It's safe. Consciously conserve your energy so you experience abundant vitality on your journey. Don't give it away to those that aren't in the same frequency. Light and love. Be with those who are. Firmly support your body and breath so you can move forward in life with complete confidence. Let all of you down so you can be the healthiest you can be and have that positive energy loop going at all times. And stay centered with your energy coming down, and that's what you're allowing to act through you. Don't let trauma, drama, blame, shames, woulda, coulda, shouldas get in the way and block that and act in old patterns out of fear or any other lower vibrational energy. Let the highest part of you express energy through the density. Be excited about what's next. And know it's safe because you're tuned to the free flow of the vital energy that you are. And you move with the rhythm of life smoothly and easily. And then feel chakra system opening wide. Feel that energy flowing now through your hands. as you put them in the lower position, downward. Allowing the energy to flow through your Earth Star chakra. Now through the crystalline grid of your Earth Star chakra. It'll refract out as you. See how bright you are. Know that you are fully expressing you, your true identity, and it is love. You are love. Your energy and the frequency of love. You deserve a beautiful life. Put that energy out for yourself and allow it to come down and be. Put that energy out for yourself. Allow it to come down and be. And as you feel the energy coming in, rushing in like a golden waterfall now, as the golden light comes down, as every chakra is being bathed, attuned, aligned, calibrated with your highest timeline, so you can smoothly and easily move with the rhythm of life for your highest timeline. Visit each of your primary relationship chakras, relationship dimensions, your work, you, work, and your relationship dimension with work, with your children, you, each child, relationship with that child, you and your parents, relationship with each parent, you and your friends, your closest friends, relationship dimension with them, and of course your significant other or spouse in that relationship dimension. Take the time to really visit each one of them. Show up as you, as love, and recommit in that space. This is me. This is how I show up. This is the frequency I am. Nothing more, nothing less. And to show you mutual respect. And I release all quantum entanglements, anything blocking or restricting my being in this frequency with you. I invite in healing light, violet light, blue light, pink light, green light, and sunshine light, yellow. I am energy, and energy is relative. It's always moving in a relationship. And I am in relationships of only love and above. For I know who I am. And that quantum leap all problems by saying, I don't need to relearn the hard lessons. I've learned them. My light being knows them. I'm here to go forward, to express energy through physicality for new experiences that are beautiful in the vibrational frequency of love in each of my relationship dimensions. And I'm committed to this in love, as love. Expanding love. And so it is, and so it is, and so it shall be. There's extended music and energy will continue to be channeled so you can do this with as many relationships as you need. You are love. You're expanding energy as love. You are loved. All is love.